X.
I don't have a mustache!
Smoking drugs and drinking beers. I need a new vagina. Girl turned me on. I still love you.
No!
I just don't want to do you. What state was this? Utah.
New York.
Okay.
There's a wolf running around somewhere.
A what? Wait, a what?
A wolf?
Oh my god, no, listen. There is an L in that word.
Project X.
MorningShowCentral.com. For the second week in a row, it's the Project X show.
What? Breaking records, man.
That's called a winning streak. I'm honored.
Most of us.
My left is Pat, to my left is Girl, to my right, Johnny Five.
And wait, that is called a losing streak.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the production studio, Chris MSC Everman, and in the Deer Park Sport Green Room, intern semi-normal Cherie.
Oh no, it does say sport on it. I'm like, sport?
It's
really?
because it has a nipple on top.
Yeah. I like the nipple waters.
He's gonna start referring to oof that way. Oof sport.
Oof sport. If you're not right there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, project spelled with a K.
Not with a C.
Beverage if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll free worldwide.
You sound so
that was
enthusiastic.
I know, I'm sorry.
Didn't we tell her she looked tired?
Not how I meant to sound. I really tried to sound a little enthusiastic.
She's had a big letdown this week, you need to understand. She's down in the dumps.
I did? I had a big letdown?
Yeah. You were excited about a possible opportunity.
Oh, I guess, yeah. I guess if you're talking about that, then yeah, that was a big letdown.
That was actually an opportunity that I was going to look into for us as a show. And it's not a good opportunity.
Yeah.
Girl went in and gave me the full report after she went in, and it's not a good opportunity.
Is it because the first number is lower than 9?
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
Is it the one that Chris was pimping out?
Yeah.
Okay. I rather unfortunately, or not so unfortunately, had to work the day they did that.
Well, I was going to send them an email because, they held a cattle call.
Which is always a good sign.
Yeah.
Right. It was like...
and girl showed up. Go figure.
It was Cleveland's
Wrong
Got Talent
kind.
on the radio. Come down and if you're a writer or a comedian, come down and give us your best bit in under 3 minutes, and you could be the next Howard Stern. And I'm like, well...
Or the next Lanigan, spelt wrong.
Yeah, right.
None of those things go together.
I was like, well, I don't like the way that sounds. Also, we don't really have a bit that we can do. So I was going to send an email and be like, hey, would you guys be open to at least accepting like a demo or something to listen? Because, we might be the right guys for you. We are from Cleveland, and we've been doing the radio for a while. That was making a lot of noise.
B radio.
Yep.
Right.
The only radio that matters.
And
that's MSC's new tagline. You're welcome, Chris.
So I was gonna do that, and I was like, it could be cool, It would reach far less people than we reach now, but
Yeah.
We're on the internet. It's an audience of millions.
Yeah.
Right.
We would reach far less people, but twice as many would still listen.
All 10.
So then once I got the full report, first of all, I got the full report from Girl, and it's just the powers that be there aren't even excited to be there. So I don't know why I would.
Every time Chris posted, I was like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Also, here's the thing.
This is just screaming terrible.
You could call us like a morning show. We would fit that format, if you will. We could possibly do an afternoon drive. We could do something like that also. But more or less, we would be considered a morning show with our format and the way we're set up. However, apparently, when they made their cattle call, they already had their morning show and their afternoon drive show in place.
Nice.
So,
Not only that, but...
unless they were going to hire a talk-based show to be overnight.
Right, unless, yeah.
I would say, I'll be honest, with morning or afternoon drive, I would go out on a limb and say that I would have to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
You would. No, you probably would.
Also, according to Girl, yes.
Yeah.
I would have to take a pay cut.
And that's actually what I was like, I don't know how much you make, but I'm pretty sure you're going to have to take a pay cut.
I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say, family, no.
Right.
If I was that driven, I would have gone after it a long time ago.
However, listen Listen, for James and Jonah, they're going to be back on the air.
So,
I'm sorry, JD and Blue.
Right. So that's not going to happen. I'll still keep my eyes and ears open, though. Maybe we can go where our ex-placement director is going because more shakeups at our alma mater.
Yes.
The
God, I wish I
OCB.
knew where he was going so I could email him so he could, put a good word in for me.
I'm pretty sure the last remaining administrator that was there when we were there is now gone. And Gary Lames has left the building finally. I wish he could have done that when I was there. Maybe I'd be working.
I was like, maybe
Semi-Normal hear anything? Actually, does Semi-Normal know where he went?
No, she has no clue.
Does Semi-Normal care where he went?
I would say
Probably not.
I'm going to say no, only because I get the idea that most of the people involved with the school didn't even know the way he put it out there.
Right. So that's what's happening in the news as far as us goes. In other news, the Olympics are happening.
Yes.
And I feel terrible. Terrible. Because I have barely watched any Olympics this year.
I haven't watched any.
I've watched some beach volleyball and like a quarter and a half of basketball.
I watched a lot of swimming, but I love watching men swim.
I take that back. I did watch like synchronized diving last night, only
Okay.
because I knew the beach volleyball was going to be on, so I was flipping over to see one, and I was like, nope, Antiques Roadshow it is, and I just saw a synchro. That's how uninterested I was. I was like, all right, Antiques Roadshow.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch any of it.
Tell
I
us
know
a little bit about this piece.
I know the U.S. women's just won the team gold.
Team
for
gold for the
gymnastics.
first time in '96.
And one of the men's beach volleyball pairs got beat by Poland.
Oh wow!
Because the beaches in Poland are just teeming with volleyball.
Yeah.
That's why I literally would lose 2 wheels if I repeated what I said immediately after we lost. And the worst part is I was in a very serious discussion with my wife as the game's going on, and I'm peeking back and forth, I'm talking, and the discussion ended, and it was fine. It wasn't a big drama or anything, but the discussion ended.
Right.
And I literally, the next thing I said was, we effing lost to Poland. Or no, it was we effing lost to Poland. You've got to be S-ing me.
Michael Phelps is now the most decorated Olympian in history. He won his 19th medal, 15 of 19 gold medals.
That's crazy.
Okay, so that's pretty good. I feel bad because
Giant D-bag, by the way.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
know.
hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Lochtey's hotter and another giant D-bag.
You
though,
don't
as
really
well.
care
Well,
about
yeah,
the
they're
hotness.
swimmers.
Although
Swimmers and principal are giant D-bags.
know.
But from what I hear, he's an elite level giant D-bag.
My brother, who made a guest appearance here a couple weeks ago, former
miss him.
swimmer. Former swimmer, D-bag. There
still
you
like
go.
him.
No, he's actually an exception to the rule. That guy is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Lochte just had a big thing too, where he has a diamond grill
Oh my god.
that he
Yeah.
was photographed wearing, but he was told by Olympic officials that he could not wear it on the medal
the medal stand.
or
Good.
he would be stripped of his gold.
Because that's what you want to do when you're up there getting a medal is put a grill on.
What they meant was in his mouth. They were going to rip it out of his mouth on the medal stand.
The EU's in trouble, dude.
Well, that's like they said during the open ceremonies. If you watch that, during the because they did the soccer qualifying matches prior, and apparently I think it was the women's North Korean team went out to play,
Right.
and they put like the graphic on the scoreboard was the South Korean flag.
Ooh.
They
Whoops.
refused to take the field.
Whoops. Our women's soccer team just beat their women's soccer team, the North ones. Now, I feel bad only because like 4 years ago, back in 2008, Brian and I, in the House of Project X, watched religiously, like day and night, almost every event. Now I'm lucky if I get the little recap that NBC does at
At
nighttime.
like 1:30 in the morning.
And
when
After
I
I've
know-
already heard all the spoilers, like the women won, and this guy
Right.
won, and this guy won, and I'm just like, and I don't know. It's not necessarily that I'm uninterested this year. It's just like,
It's really hard when you have other things going on in your life.
yeah,
to keep
like
up with
my
it.
work and my family, and and Monday Night Raw, and like. However, in the spirit of the Olympic Games, girl, if you can get a pad or something, a paper. Do you have anything to write on over there?
You know what? I don't. I didn't bring my bag in here today.
Okay, well, you're gonna here.
Sorry.
You got something to write with?
Thank you. I think I have a pen.
Okay,
That's for the
I will
Uncensored
say,
At Noise
did you
birthday bash, so don't screw it up.
the
Yeah, thanks for
the
writing
whole
my
thing
flyer.
with
We're writing on the
with
back. You won't
India?
even notice.
No, what did India do?
Apparently, India didn't do anything. However, the random woman that walked in with the Indian Olympic team at the opening ceremonies has them quite pissed off.
That's awesome.
Apparently, her dad, like, they couldn't figure out who she was.
Right.
Indian media figured out who she was, tracked down her dad in India. He said, "Oh yeah, she was picked to dance in Danny Boyle's, whole big opening ceremony." And he's like, some officials must have just sent her out because she's Indian, but she wasn't even remotely dressed similarly to them in there. And she's walking right next to the flag bearer the whole way.
So, has anybody been watching the Olympics hardcore?
No.
Not hardcore. I will say also the other thing I like about the Olympics, gives you something to watch for 5 a.m. feedings.
This is true.
I don't have that problem anymore.
You're still doing those?
I woke up. Well, she sleeps through the night.
Oh, so that's like
But
normal?
she wakes usually 5, 6 o'clock. I think we had put her down a little earlier the night before, so she woke up at about 5. And when I say something to watch, my choices were cycling and badminton.
Always go with cycling.
No, it was badminton, and you'll appreciate this. I don't know if you saw my status that day.
Yeah, I did.
Random 5 a.m. feeding thoughts. Number one, badminton in the Olympics does not look very different than badminton in my backyard. Number two, how early is too early to get a badminton racket in Molly's
You
hands?
should probably start now.
And number three, I'm pretty sure if it sticks around, she could totally represent the U.S. and win gold in this thing.
Yep.
Badminton
How
in the Olympics, trampoline in the Olympics, yet
Table
not
tennis.
baseball and American football. Table tennis in the Olympics, but not baseball and American
and
football.
golf is coming back in 2016. But in answer to your question, how early is too early? I can't say for sure. All I know is that at 2, if you give your kid a badminton racket, he may in fact bludgeon his cousin with it,
Or
as mine did this past weekend.
Well, yours is a girl, so you don't have to worry about turning gay.
The other thing that I enjoy, by the way, table tennis, as we said, Olympic sport, and obviously table tennis, and I even made it on. Surprisingly to no one, badminton and table tennis dominated by the Asian countries.
Yeah.
What I found slightly surprising is even the non-Asian countries are represented by Asians in table tennis. I watched a match. I was flipping through channels the other day to see what Olympic sports were on, and I stopped, and table tennis was on, and it was an American. It was the U.S. representative against like the Belgium representative, both of them Asian.
Both
That's
namely.
hilarious. So I'm going to do a little contest here. Write columns down for the 3 of you guys, okay? And you're going to take tally marks on points, okay, to see who gets the most right. Now, I have a list here, and you guys have to guess if these are porn names or Olympic names.
Oh.
Athletes competing in the Olympics.
We tried to do this game.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then you're disqualified.
So, okay, the first one is Yoo Suk Kim.
That's an Olympic name.
That's an Olympian.
Olympian.
Okay. You each get a point. That is a pole vaulter from North Korea. The next one, Destiny Hooker.
Totally too obvious. It's an Olympic name.
That's the Olympic name.
Olympian.
You all get a point again. She's a USA volleyball player.
What horrible
Didn't
parents.
lose to Poland. Didn't lose to Poland though.
No, because she plays indoor, I guarantee.
Jack Butland.
Going with porn on this one.
What was the name?
Jack Butland. Buttland.
I'll agree with Pat. Say
I'm
porn.
going to say Olympian.
Only girl gets a point. That is a soccer player from Great Britain.
Which doubles as gay porn.
My personal
you're right.
favorite so far on the list, Dong Dong. I kid you not, Dong Dong.
80s movie Asian.
Close.
Dong, where is my automobile? Olympian.
25.
Porn.
Girl.
Olympian.
Pat and girl get a point. That is a Chinese trampoliner.
Again, I go back to porn.
I'm pretty sure if you would have said Japanese, I would have thought it was porn.
Sure.
Those guys are into weird stuff.
Queen Underwood.
Porn.
Porn.
Girl.
Olympian.
Only girl gets a point.
I'm sensing a theme here, dude.
That's a USA woman's boxer.
It only took you 5 to get the theme.
No, I'm
Catherine Fudge.
Could say Olympian.
I'll say it. I'll say Olympian.
Olympian.
Everybody gets a point. Great Britain handballer. Oh yeah, handball is in the Olympics also.
Yeah,
Also
okay.
sounds like porn.
Yep.
Victoria Poon.
I actually know people with the last name Booth.
That's obvious.
That would be Olympian.
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 And this one is listed as Hong Kong. That's weird. That's a Hong Kong swimmer. Not Chinese swimmer, Hong Kong swimmer.
I think it changes every 4 years if they're their own country or not.
I was going to say, are they their own country this month? Is that what's happening?
Hope Solo, everybody should know that
Yeah,
one, right?
that's
I mean, that you can even think that's a possible porn name?
Yeah, right. Well, I guess Solo. She only does,
I was thinking Hope.
She only does masturbation. Fanny Babu.
awesome Olympian.
Fanny Babu.
Yeah, I'd say baddest Olympian ever.
Girl.
Olympian.
It's a French swimmer. The next one, I'm not even going to... Well, maybe I should try. Zbigniew Bartman.
Bartman is his last
Yes.
name? Like Steve Bartman?
Yeah.
Or Duda?
Zbigniew Bartman.
Olympian.
Girl.
Olympian.
Polish volleyballer.
Beat the U.S.
Yep, that's why I was not even going to try to pronounce it, but I was like, well, Pat might know. Karen Cockburn.
Painful.
Porn.
Olympian.
25.
Olympian.
Girl.
Olympian.
Canadian trampoliner. Romaine.
Which, if it was a guy, would make perfect sense.
Sure. Romaine buffet.
Is that like is that a Romanian gangbang? Gonna go Olympian.
Girl.
Olympian.
25.
It's actually Romanian bukkake. And just because I'm tired of winning these things, we'll go ahead and say porn.
I went out of order. Pat and Girl is a French judoer. Judo artist. Yoshi Takashita.
Awesome.
I didn't even realize it till I said it.
Really?
Takashita.
That's like the one that I saw one time. It was Fukuda.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Olympian.
I got a Takashita. Johnny 5.
Porn.
Girl.
Olympian.
Johnny 5, Girl and Pat. Japanese volleyballer. Liam Tancock.
Olympian.
The weather guy from 19.
Everybody says Olympian.
Olympian.
It's a British swimmer. James Honeybone.
Porn.
Olympian.
At this point, you can pretty much just say what they do.
A British fencer. And Kelsey Titmarsh.
Definitely porn.
Pat.
yeah, Olympian.
Girl.
Olympian.
Porn star.
Oh!
Just kidding. Canadian gymnast.
No, I don't care.
I won.
They were all Olympians.
Surprise.
No,
She was on pace to win anyway before you started throwing.
You know
it.
what though?
'Cause she already knew.
And
She
I
had
was
to
saying
win something.
she had to win something, and she herself gave herself away by saying, "Oh yeah, we tried to do this morning."
Yeah.
Next week, Quiz Wars, me and Girl.
My phone's on.
Pat, do you have an
Guess you
idiot
were wondering what
nominee?
that was.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Mine comes to us from Jefferson County, Alabama. Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies say a 24-year-old employee at the Jack's restaurant in the Pinson area finished his shift Friday and left work, only returned moments later in a mask, wielding a gun in a disguise so bad his co-workers thought a joke. It was not, in fact, a joke. He robbed the restaurant, taking with him an undisclosed amount of cash. While he was in the restaurant, several employees even recognized him, said Chief Deputy Randy Christian. After he left, the manager called 911 and reported the holdup. Apparently, he needs to work on that disguise, little Christian said. Worse yet, authorities said
Double damn it!
said the robbery suspect showed up Monday to visit with coworkers at the same time a sheriff's deputy was there doing employee interviews about the robberies.
This was brand new. How did you get this? You usually pull yours like the afternoon.
Because I was in training and not at work today.
Unbelievable.
Apparently, he needs to work on his timing as well. The 24-year-old man is in jail and expected to be charged with first-degree robbery. Formal warrants have not yet been issued.
I'm going to take a short break.
While Otter tries to figure out what the hell his idiot's about.
The first damn it was a good pal of mine and pal of pals, Australian guy who stayed at our house maybe a couple months ago with other good friends, Synergy 67. We call him Zoog. He is in the band Angel Spit, and he sent me over new music of theirs, not heard anywhere else, hasn't been released at all. Released to me to play for people on the show to hear. Hopefully we'll have that sometime tonight. We'll be back. You listen to Project X.
MSC Radio Network forecast is brought to you by NeoWeather.com, Ohio's home for weather. Forecaster Brian Ivy here. Hopefully everybody had a good day with the partly sunny skies around the area and temperatures in the upper 80s. Cold front will be moving through tonight, bringing in the chance for a couple little isolated showers and thunderstorms. Just a slight chances there. Will fall back to the mid-60s overall, about 60-some degrees for your low temperature, with partly cloudy to partly clear skies. And then on Wednesday, we're looking at the low to mid-80s. The best chance to see the mid-80s will be in the southern portion of our viewing area. We will have a north-northwesterly breeze at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, keeping the lakeshore slightly cooler. And we will have mostly sunny skies, so a very nice day there. We warm back up on Thursday to about 86 to 88 degrees with, again, sunny to mostly sunny skies.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call Joe the Printer Guy! Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 1 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningshowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectiphy.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
You know the fresh out of the shower feeling? Yeah, us neither. Project X.
See?
The most half-hearted you've ever done that.
That's my impression of your...
I feel like I'm getting a little ill, so my throat's a little dry and torn up tonight. If you're not already there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, Project spelled with a K.
Now let's see.
Backwards if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Also, if you want to call
See,
the show...
that sounded normal for her.
Yeah.
She's woken up a little bit. If you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide. If you're listening on a computer, don't hesitate to get in the chat room, stir up some stuff, talk. Also,
or just sit there like,
or just sit there like BFG.
Like big, yeah.
BFJ. He's coming back into town, I believe, Sin and Skin weekend. Is what we heard.
There, I did it in the chat room for you. So
I appreciate that. Also, if you can't sit in front of a computer for 2 hours, you can listen to us on your smartphone. There's an app called TuneIn Radio. Search MSC Radio Network. Tuesday night, 7 to 9. You'll hear us live on your smartphone.
Let's be honest. What do you have to do? We know if you're listening to us, you're lazy anyway.
Sure. And plug your little headphones into your phone. Put the little headphones in your ears or over your ears and listen. Works on any smartphone. It's free. Download. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch the podcast on an app called Stitcher. Search Project X Show or Project X Radio or something, and the podcast from the previous week will come up. Also a free app to download. My idiot nominee.
With a K, not with a C.
Right.
And iTunes, too.
And iTunes. Download iTunes. You can buy us for 99 cents.
And YouTube.
No, it's free.
And YouTube. I still don't know our YouTube link. I was told last week, but I forgot
Project X Show.
I'm like, just look up Project X. With a K, not with a C.
And if you can't spell it backwards, type in a mirror.
If you just look up Project X, you might not get us. You might get that.
That's why I said with a K, not with a C.
Yeah, but with a K also is that German DJ group.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought you were going to say the
dude.
movie. I'm like, no, that's a C.
There's also an independent wrestling promotion called Project X.
Really?
That uses our old logo from when Brian was still
awesome.
around.
So I guarantee they just Google image searched.
Sure.
And Sean White's
I wonder if the
snowboarding.
I wonder if
training camp.
Psycho X.
Project X.
I wonder if Psycho X Mach 2 is getting royalties off of that.
My idiot nominee comes from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Or so he reads for the first time.
25-year-old Joshua T. King was at church on Sunday, but not for the right reasons. 25-year-old man, I already said that's redundant, was arrested Sunday morning after he was found inside a closet at First Baptist Church.
There's so much hidden context there.
301 East Broward Boulevard in Fort Lauderdale. He is facing one charge of burglary.
It would have been better if he was eating chicken.
And an occupied, well, he's white. One charge of burglary in an occupied dwelling after a security guard unlocked, a storage room and found him there. He was found with multiple driver's licenses in his name, 2 from Florida and 4 from New York. During Sunday school, while the kids were in the playground area.
Wait, they were all from his name in New York?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 from Florida and his name.
Why
and
do you
4
have
from New
4
York
different
in his
ones
name.
in your own name?
Don't know. Because this guy's really smart.
I was gonna say, it's called the Idiot of the Week segment, dude.
Mullet and neckbeard. That's awesome. It's a lethal combination.
During Sunday school, while the kids were in the playground, teachers asked the security guard to unlock the storage closet and retrieve toys for them.
And he went boogity, boogity, boogity.
When he unlocked the door, he could smell and see urine in the basket on the kid's tricycle. The security guard said he then noticed King was hiding behind props and toys in an attempt to conceal himself, much like E.T.
I would say like E.T. He was just sitting there. Drew Barrymore went screaming out of the room.
The students and teachers were evacuated. According to the report, King was in the closet hiding from people, that's a direct quote, when he felt the need to go to the restroom. Because he did not want to leave the room, he urinated in the tricycle basket. He was also found with a pair of scissors he said he was going to use to cut his clothes. Yep. During Mondays...
Did he put on 50 pounds while he was in the closet? Why couldn't he just take them off?
Somebody made him angry. During Monday's bond court hearings...
Found wearing nothing but purple pants.
I snorted. Holy shit. I never snort. This is the first time in my life I've ever snorted.
He was later seen hitchhiking down the road carrying a hobo pack.
Much like we did last week.
To a piano.
During Monday's bond court hearing, King was adamant about not paying the bond set at $5,000. Quote from him, "I'm not paying the $5,000 fine. That's outrageous. It has nothing to do with me."
Was it some other man with a mullet and a neck beard we found covered in his own urine?
Trying to cut his clothes with safety scissors.
While hiding.
Broward County Judge John J. Hurley lowered his bond amount to $3,500. It worked.
He said, all right, fine.
You know what? It might not have been you. You haven't been proven guilty. It's a little steep, I guess.
You got me.
In an exchange with the judge, King maintained his innocence. "I didn't break in. The door was open." Clearly, he doesn't know the elements to burglary, the judge said in his response. King's being held at Broward County's main jail. And that's about it.
Judge John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmitz.
Well, they had to put the judge's nickname in there because it's John, right? Is that what I said? John, and then in quotes, J. Hurley. Like,
oh, I thought his middle initial was J.
No, that's his nickname that they put in the article because that's relevant.
Well, it's Florida.
I had nothing to do with him.
That's the kind of guy he walks down your street and you go, "Honey, did you check the mail? We must have missed a sex offender in registry."
Right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. If you really look at him, he looks like our old video teacher from OCB.
Let's see. We have no stories this week. Girl sent a couple over and they were complete stinkers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Much like girl.
She sent over a total of 3.
She smells.
One of them was decent. Let me see if I can find it.
Facebook. What is that?
Why
does it say that so
and
big?
Facebook. Something about a mom suing or a daughter getting mad at her mom for Facebook or something. Most and least sexually active cities.
Least wherever girls wear it.
Aurora, Ohio. Or I'm sorry, Lakewood, Ohio now. On 20253 Lakeside Avenue.
Yeah, that's what it is for sure.
Apartment number 12.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
It's the one that reeks of desperation.
I will give her this. Moving into Lakewood was a good call on her part. Because all the gay guys think she's a dude.
She's getting so much play now. Actually,
they're like, wow, you must be really small. Or fairly average if you listen to Honor.
that's a normal size.
Of a man's penis.
An Asian man's penis. Speaking of mostly sexually active cities, I wanted to last week, but you weren't here because you were doing other things. I want to get an update.
Or so we were told 3 weeks later.
Right. I want to get an update on your relationship status.
We're still hanging out,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Have you found out anything new about him yet? Does he have a Facebook page?
No, he doesn't have a Facebook.
Are you
page.
lying?
No, I didn't.
Weren't you the one that ranted and raved how there was a deal breaker?
I know.
Oh, yeah. See,
I
Pat
know.
wasn't here for this, so you
I
can go
know.
off on her like I went off on her.
I didn't. I
think
haven't
we spent
asked.
like 45 minutes one day hearing how, nope, if they're on Facebook, they got something to hide.
Yeah.
Well, I still think he has something to hide, and
Well, obviously, he's
Wife
talking
and
to
3 kids.
you.
however, he did tell me that I seem very closed off, and I'm a very hard person to get to know.
Well, yeah, because that means that he has to look at you. I'd consider it hard, too.
They apparently at her other job, they made such a big deal of this that they made blog posts chronicling her first date with him. Has there already been any more blog posts?
Wait a second.
No,
they
there hasn't
made
been
blog
any
posts
blog
about this
posts.
date, but not your other one?
Yeah,
That's the
what the
blog.
hell?
That's the blog I would read.
Well, you
What's the other? What other?
the
What?
other date.
The other
Really?
date.
Really?
Oh, that date?
The Valentine's date.
Oh, the Valentine.
They even talked you into going on it.
Yeah. Her first date was at the Winking Lizard. But
So he was drunk, got it.
not at the Winking Lizard, in the parking lot. of the
No,
Winking
no,
Lizard.
we went to the Winking Lizard. Why? Are you
So
saying the
he
parking
pulled
lot
up and
is
asked how much.
Oh wait, yeah, they met in the parking lot. He brought his friend with him.
Yeah, he brought his friend with him.
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
That's understandable.
They then
Especially if you had
Wait,
seen
did
a
you
picture.
tell Pat where we met, where I found him?
First of all, you didn't find him. Your face was buried in the mac and
Oh
cheese.
yeah.
Your oh so
was
lovely
it
co-host. found him.
jdate.com?
She met him at the casino.
At the casino, at the buffet.
The ugly,
That's a good call.
the ugly girl.
Let's see. No Facebook. Met him at the casino. He meets you in a parking lot. Yeah, nothing to hide at all.
Brings his friend on the date.
You walked up smelling like shells and cheese, and he still gave you his number.
Her and the ugly girl that she works with at her other job were at
Stop
the
it.
casino, and the ugly girl spotted him
Second ugliest girl there.
and said, "Oh, that guy." And girl brought her head up from the mac and cheese buffet, shells dripping off of her chin.
It is an awesome buffet, by the way, and you can make your own mac and cheese there.
You heard Trofo Craft.
And I had mac and cheese
What?
for dinner tonight.
So they go on their date that he brings.
Hopefully
his
not
friend
off the
to.
kids menu because you'd have to pay extra.
No, not off the kids' menu.
And all the warning signs, all the things that she said she would not, a guy doesn't have a Facebook. This guy is also 40 years old.
He's almost 40 years old.
And he signs everything with emoticons.
He said he texts with emoticons,
He
purely
does
with emoticons, just
Text
emoticons.
with a lot of emoticons.
It's like hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Yep. So she still went through with the first date. And
Well, yeah. Are you surprised?
No.
Wait a second. So, girl had all these standards and she broke them for the first guy who said, "Hey, let's go out."
Can you believe it?
I know.
Oh, it gets
Can you
better.
imagine?
This
Oh, it
wait,
gets
I
better.
can't process this.
It
Hold
gets
on.
better. Oh, process this.
So after all the signs, they kiss at the end of the night. It was an awkward kiss.
He shoves
So
his,
he's a blind
he
gambler.
shoves his tongue down my throat.
He shoved his tongue down her throat.
And
in the
2
first
days
kiss.
later-
No, she says, he shoved his tongue. I didn't want that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
obviously, because you're still talking to him.
I understand that the tongue is the strongest muscle in the body. Got it. But I'm pretty sure you can clench your jaws pretty damn tight where it's not just going to force its way in. So she wanted it.
Just ask her ex-boyfriend.
Exactly.
And then 2 days later, he shoved something else down her throat.
So the next day, not even, I think it was the next
Not
day.
even it was the next day. It
I'm
was-
gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say nothing went down the throat.
It was about 24 hours later.
The next day, she decides.
I was being nice.
I'm not sure about this guy. I don't know, he's kind of a douche, but if the sex is good, then I can stick it out with him for a while until something better comes along. Let's face it, something won't.
Right. So I decide I'm just going to have sex with him.
So
and
she's
see
just
how
going to
it
go
is.
test him out.
a good call.
After she berated me about having sex with people that I don't like back in the day. You have to like somebody if you're going to have sex with them. She decides, I'm just going to go have sex with them and test it out.
So wait, girl had a bunch of standards, and she broke them all for the first guy who would get in bed with her.
At the casino buffet. So
Shocked.
since, how has it been going? Where have you guys gone on dates lately? Where's the best place you've gone to on a date lately?
We went and saw the Batman movie.
Did you?
Damn you for not going to Aurora, Colorado.
Did he bring his roommate?
No, no,
sure?
I have not seen his roommate.
So now, that's what.
Did he bring his nephew,
I'm sorry.
who oddly kept calling him dad the whole time?
Here's the other thing. He lives. He's a 40-year-old man who lives in a.
He's almost 40.
He's a 40. You start rounding up once you get to a certain age. He's a 40-year-old man who lives in a duplex with a male roommate. Okay. Who, when she went to his house to go do the deed with him, the male roommate was home and in his bedroom the whole time. While they sat on the couch and watched a movie.
It was late at night.
While they went back into the bedroom and were knocking on the wall, giving signals to each other back and forth between rooms.
Television.
Or that. Doesn't he drive like a Prius or something stupid?
He drives
too?
the same thing that J5 is driving.
Oh yeah, he drives a Kia Soul. He's straight, apparently.
Ish.
So has the room? Have you been to his house anymore? Are you guys driving together now, or are you still driving separate places? Does he come pick you up?
No, he comes and picks me up.
How many more times have you had sex?
A bunch.
So is it good?
All I hear is Chris loses lunch.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and make a reference that Johnny Five will get, and maybe honor. I feel like I'm at Rick's place right now, and someone just told me there's gambling going on. I am shocked to hear that there's gambling in this establishment.
I'm lost on that one.
Me
That's
too.
why I said maybe. I knew he would get it.
I think it's just he's calling me a slut. I think.
Well, yeah.
Actually, you should be happy. I used a reference to one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah.
What movie?
Casablanca.
Oh. Yeah, I don't watch classic movies.
Now, if it was Casablanca and the zombies,
Absolutely.
or Asablanca. I'm sure he's seen Asablanca.
starring Hope Solo.
If it was Humphrey Bogart's Vampire Hunter.
Or Hump Me Bogart and Asablanca.
Yep. Which I'm sure has to have been made
at
some point.
Intern.
Yeah, look that up.
Research now.
See if there's actually been a porn movie called Asablanca made, and if there's not, we have to trademark it right now.
So,
I would say we'd get it made, but yeah, right.
No, we don't.
With
do
our
that.
track record with videos.
Can you fault her for being a slut? No.
Strictly based on.
Haven't you always faulted me for being a
Well,
slut?
yeah, number one, I always
What
have.
is this going to change anything?
And I've also,
Yeah, because I almost feel bad.
I've also
For
for
me?
him.
Yeah.
I have not faulted
Whoa,
you
wait.
ever for being a slut. I faulted you for being a whore.
Hold on.
But never a slut.
Why does Otter feel bad for me?
Let me think of an analogy.
Wait, what? I heard the intern yell. What was that? It's already happened.
It's already happened.
The rest of the show will be us showing it.
Let's put it. let's put it this way.
I just want to see if Chris was like, nah!
Say you're a fat kid.
I don't care.
Except I think he's already had. I don't think Chris is conscious at this point.
No, I'm not.
He had an aneurysm because of the discussion.
Here's why I feel bad for you, and this is why I kind of don't fault you for being a slut.
Okay.
Say you're a fat kid.
So your girl got it.
Okay. and you love your cakes and all the fast foods and all the foods that are supposed to be bad for you.
Okay.
And then
So your girl
and
got
then one summer, your parents are like, enough. They send you to fat camp.
Oh no.
And fat camp.
So you're not girl because her parents don't love her.
Right.
Got it.
Fat camp, no more cakes and goodies. You know, you start exercising a lot. You completely cut out all the food that you absolutely enjoy.
Right. Okay.
Okay. You don't have it for, let's say, 2-3 months.
Right.
Okay. And then you get out of fat camp and you just want that food so
Yeah.
bad, and you can have it now.
Yeah,
So you're gonna
whenever
get it
I
by
want.
any means necessary. You're not gonna have control of yourself.
No, I
the first
don't.
cake you see, you're gonna be shoving in your face.
Exactly.
Which can also be said about this guy and his little wiener. Because she did say that he has a little wiener.
I did not.
Yes, you
say
did.
that.
You said that it was hard to find. That you had to weed through the pubic hair to get to.
That
it.
is not what I said.
Is it salt and pepper pubic hair?
gray. I was like the gray.
50
Salt.
Shades of Grey.
It's George.
Well,
Clooney.
that's it. Chris made a funny joke. We're done for the night.
Shit, we're done for the year.
Too. It's George Clooney pubic hair. Speaking of gray pubic hair, and since BFJ is in the chat, back in the day, he realized that he had one single gray pubic hair, and he named it Nick Fury.
Oh.
Sexually active cities, most and least in the United States.
Officially, right now, Cleveland is the least. Anybody that's heard this
has stopped having sex.
Now this is another.
I'm having plenty of sex.
This is another.
Yeah, but it doesn't make up for the rest of us that have lost the ability.
Right. Let's see. A study. This is a study conducted by Trojan and Science. Okay. A survey.
all of science.
Doesn't say that in your article.
All of science.
All of science.
The entire science industry
They
funded by
stopped-
Trojan.
They have stopped finding a cure for cancer, and they're
What
researching.
do you mean stopped?
Yeah.
They have to start first.
Surveyed 2,000 men and women in 10 major metropolitan areas. So Cleveland wasn't even put into consideration. In New York City, LA, Chicago, Philadelphia, Boston, San Francisco, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Houston. Participants were asked a series of questions about their sexual habits, partners, preferences, and desires. These questions included: how many sexual partners have you had? Are you in a committed relationship? How often do you like sex? I'm sorry. How often do you think about sex? And how satisfied are you with your sex life? All of the resulting data was weighted based on the U.S. Census for age, gender, ethnicity, income, and education to ensure an accurate sample according to the report. The results also showed that each city has a somewhat distinct sexual character. Some of the survey's results seemed to confirm stereotypes about residents of certain cities.
Like San Francisco. I'm going out on a limb and saying that's the stereotypes.
Says New Yorkers. New Yorkers like to be in control. Whatever. So, the city with the highest sex drive. Participants were asked to rate their sex drive on a scale of 1 to 10. Atlanta residents had a reported average of 7.2 out of 10. New York City came in second with 7.1, and Miami's 7.0. And that's weird.
So just 7.
Right. You would think Miami, right? Do you think Miami would have more sex than New York?
No.
No.
Cubans are too tired to have sex once they get there.
They've been
Once
busy
they
swimming
swim
all
over,
day.
yeah. Once they swim over.
Have you ever seen a Cuban family?
Which going back to the
10
Olympics,
kids in each
why
family.
doesn't Cuba win more swimming medals?
Because they
You
never
would
get to
think.
they never get
Because they have to stay in the lane.
Not to mention they never get to complete their swim.
They start
Yeah.
swimming and they try to jump the wall.
Also, their training methods include a gutted out 1972 Chevy Impala or a raft. So they don't do all the work themselves. I just think, like, New York, it gets cold and it gets winter. Now, sure, you can make the excuse, well, you stay inside more and have sex more, but people in frumpy clothes, whereas Miami, it's nice year round. You see more skin. It would make, I don't know.
It's also 60% tourist.
This is true. City with the lowest sex drive. People in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex rated their sex drives a 6.4 out of a 10 average. Which I don't find true, because I had a lot of sex drive when I was living in Dallas.
You were also a lot younger.
This
when
is
you were
true.
Living in Dallas.
Also, it made it much better because I had a girlfriend back home that I was cheating on. The cities where people have the most sexual partners, the average number of lifetime sexual partners for an individual in Atlanta and New York City is 25. Miami came in a close third, and I still hate that. It should be second. It should not be third. 24. Fewest sexual partners. Individuals in both Chicago and Washington, D.C. had an average of 14 sexual partners. How many sexual partners have you had, girl?
I'm not saying that over there.
Divulge that information. Make a list. List the names. Is it below 10?
We call it the Hall of Shame.
I'm not answering that.
Is it above 20?
I'm not answering it.
Ballpark it. Is it double digits, singles?
Give a range. Say between 10 and 20, or even make it broader. Say between 10 and 40. Is it between 10 and 40?
It's between 1 and 100.
You're a bitch. You're no fun.
It means 99. Just so
Yeah, right.
And a half.
The city where
lot.
people consider themselves the most sexually adventurous. People in Atlanta.
He only had one ball. It was only half the sexual party.
But the other dude that had one nut that she had sex with combines as one. People, where am I at? Adventure sex. Most sexually adventurous. People in Atlanta ranked their sexual adventurousness A 7.4 out of 10 on average. Miami residents rank themselves 7.2. New Yorkers 7.1. City where people consider themselves the least sexually adventurous.
Philly.
Chicago and Dallas both rated theirs 6.6 out of 10. The city where people think about sex the most. LA.
You will notice, though, that in terms of these surveys, no one rates themselves like below a 5.
Right.
Well, if they had listened to what we were talking about before, I'm guaranteed
that would change.
It would have.
13 times a day is the average of what LA residents, how often LA residents think of sex. The city where people think about sex the least. Now this is weird. San Francisco. People in San Francisco only think about sex 5 times a day on average.
Yeah, but they have Godiva there, dude. So you get that much chocolate, who needs to think about sex, right, girl?
Oh, yeah.
Don't like to make stereotypes and generalizations usual, especially when it comes to the gay community.
Here we go.
Here we go.
But on both sides.
You listening, Dan Cathy?
Make me a manager. Make me a franchisee. In my experience, on both sides in the LGBT community.
Wait, you've been on both sides?
Yep. Whether they're guys or whether they're girls or whether they're girls as guys or guys as girls, they are very sexual people. In my experience, I can't see that the city, and I believe this is still correct, with the highest gay population in the world, or at least the country. Second now?
Yeah.
What's first?
Minneapolis.
Oh wow, I'll be in Minnesota this weekend. Only
just
thinks
letting
about
that one
sex 6
simmer.
times a day. Let's see. People city most satisfied with their sex life. 73% of Miami residents say that they are satisfied with their sex lives. That's a lot. The city where people are least satisfied with their sex lives. 59% in DC. That's why they all cheat.
I was like, yeah, because they're all senators sleeping with 16-year-old girls or boys.
Or 42-year-old dudes. The city where the most people fake it. 47% of Dallas residents admitted to faking an orgasm. City where fewest people fake it. San Francisco.
All right, that one's kind of funny. Yeah.
That's kind of hard to fake.
Yeah.
This is true. This is very true.
Are you going to throw hot yogurt on them?
The city where people are most likely to say that they like to take control when it comes to the bedroom. New York City, 73% of New Yorkers. The city where people are least likely to say that they like to take control in the bedroom. 55% of Chicago residents. Chicago people are kind of boring with their sex.
That's all right. Cleveland
Call
will
your
be.
brother.
Cleveland will be in there next year.
Good thing my wife got out. We're going to take a
For
short
the
break.
anti-baby boom that's about to happen after that segment.
When we come back,
There were 0 babies born 9 months for like a year.
distracted pedestrians stumbling into danger we might talk about. Something about Facebook we might talk about. We're going to find out how many sexual partners girl has had. You're listening to Project X.
No.
Oh, great. Not another Farmville request. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/Morning Show Central. Denying one Farmville request at a time. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for 2, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web. LifestyleLimousineService.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Call the show toll free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com. Pete P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe, the printer guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC, and you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectiphy.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. From the Cocaine Energy Supplement Studio, you're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Even if you don't think we're funny, we still do. Project X.
Now there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, Project Spell with a K.
Now with a C.
Beverage if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Also, if you want to call the show, 888-668-0742, toll-free worldwide.
Pants.
I'm not quite sure where I want to go with this. Well, how about Johnny 5? Do you have an idiot nominee?
I do. My idiot nominee. First of all, I'm going to announce what I told you earlier.
Right.
I am no longer pulling my idiots from the news columns or news websites or anything like that. I am going to start using my own real life experiences. My idiot nominee is ETI College in Niles, Ohio, for buying a billboard promoting their computer IT program and then putting an Indian kid working on said computer on the billboard.
What's wrong with that? It's not racist. I don't know. Hey, didn't remember last week we were
Seems so long ago.
having Cherie watch all those videos online.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's your answer. She's not doing it again.
Oh, you'll do it.
And we were talking also about
Don't watch those two girls with a cup.
No, she
Don't
saw
like
that
that.
one
I
already.
saw that
she
one
said.
already. She also watched
Meat Spin was her favorite.
she liked Meat Spin a lot.
I'm not.
Do you know Meat Spin?
Yes.
You sure? You're just saying that?
I'm not.
Go to Meat Spin.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
It's nothing bad.
Nope.
Please.
Yeah, right. It's nothing
not.
bad.
It's not. It's not as bad as Two Girls, One Cup. I promise. In fact, you may enjoy it. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even
It
kidding.
involves a 40-year-old dude.
Yeah, just go for it. You might see someone you know.
Pat, pull it up. Pat, pull it up on that computer.
No, because that means I have to see it.
No, we can turn our heads.
Come on, just you got the laptop right there. I swear, it's
not that bad.
It's really white bread and tame compared to.
Yeah, compared to two girls in a cup, but that still doesn't mean it's nice to look
Well,
at.
they had to watch
Well,
Chris's personal
that's
favorite.
a perfect description of you.
Chris's personal favorite, the ass smoothie. Chris had to see that last week. Do you want to see the ass smoothie?
No. What is it just meatspin.com?
I think so. I can't remember the exact dot, if it's .com or .org or .net or. It should come up if you do .com.
I don't like this already.
Who keeps vibrating the whole desk?
Okay, if you were under the age of 18, oh god.
Just click yes.
Oh my god.
You're 18.
See anything you noticed?
What the fuck is this?
Three.
What are you seeing?
Oh my god.
Don't look away!
How many spins?
Oh my god.
What's the RPMs on that? I told you she would like it.
Oh my
How many
god.
spins do you have to, Pat?
I don't know.
Wow. Look at them go. I could watch this all day.
That dude's so getting laid tonight.
We know that she's going to be in the bathroom on the next break.
Oh my gosh. It's still going.
Won't stop, all right?
Wasn't it? I don't remember. Wasn't it on a loop?
I'm sure this is on a loop.
Because she's with a dude that age. And he can't go that long. But so when we started talking about how Cherie, our intern, has a new boyfriend.
Oh, hey girl.
Oh my god.
Oh, God, here it goes.
I hate when she does that.
She's gonna come in here and beat your ass.
Everybody hates when she does it, especially the black community.
It's like that episode of.
Oh, you just set us back 40 years.
It's like the episode of How I Met Your Mother, when Lily's black friend from high school comes to hang out with them. Mm-hmm. So
the episode with the squealing girls,
The Woo Girls?
the woo girls.
I don't remember that one.
Oh, yeah.
That's the other thing I think of.
I don't get that show.
Yeah, well,
You wouldn't.
That's because it requires a level of intelligence.
Smart comedy.
It also requires having at least once been committed to a monogamous relationship.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely never happened.
But we were
To someone who actually liked you.
Yeah, no,
can't-
that's never happened. Yeah.
I can't remember. We briefly talked about your new relationship,
How many sexual partners?
and then we were asking Cherie about her new relationship with her boyfriend.
What's the deal with her new relationship? I want to know about
He's
this.
a white 18-year-old Marine
Oh hell yeah.
who is currently cheating on her in Camp Lejeune.
Oh no.
I'm gonna get the lowdown. Send my brother-in-law on special ops missions.
Right. And
How does she know this?
how does she know
That he's cheating on her.
She doesn't. We know that part.
Oh, you guys, the pessimists.
Well, we're gonna.
You're
get
right.
proof.
From the ultimate optimist over here.
Yeah, see, he's not cheating.
Because he
on
would
her.
tell you.
I know it's not true.
How do you know?
I just.
How can- how can
18-year-old
you-
white boy? What's that like? It's
An
been a long
18-year-old
time
white
since I've
boy.
had one of those.
And he's from Cleveland.
And she was 14 at the time.
It was her brother.
And her
Close.
dad introduced him.
Close, 15.
Your brother was 15?
No.
Your dad was?
Stop it. So tell me, seriously, what's an 18-year-old white boy like?
He's about to be 19, so I really went. Well, I haven't had him for that long.
Okay, what's a night? Okay, what's
Well,
a
she doesn't know because he's not 19
what's
yet,
a-
and he's in North
what's an
Carolina.
almost 19-year-old white boy like?
I guess he's normal. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand the question.
Like, what is it like to have sex with him?
She wants to know if he's a good lay.
Yes, it's been a while since I've had sex with
Well,
that.
Anybody under 40?
From someone who
Someone that
isn't
young.
collecting
Well, I
Social
did have
Security.
sex- well, I did have sex with him,
Uh-huh.
but we did other things.
Like what?
So it really is like
He's-
being a teenager again.
No, he.
Yeah.
So do you guys sext since he's in Lejeune?
No. He gave me something.
Herpes?
No.
Gonorrhea?
Just ga-
Did you give it to him?
oh yeah.
Oh no, you never
Crabs?
do that.
You do too.
Says, and you know, if there's someone
Wait.
if there's someone that you should be taking relationship advice from,
It's the
I
slut.
have
How
a
to get
problem. I
guys.
don't honestly. I don't understand what's the big deal of doing that.
You just let him give it to you as often as you can before you have to give it to him. That's all.
Yeah,
Wait,
It's
listen,
like a game.
I actually like doing that. I don't see the big problem. It's like sucking your thumb. Seriously.
I think she just
It's not that bad.
I think she just inadvertently told us a little something about her boyfriend.
I mean, like.
ex-boyfriend. Let's
No, I'm not saying he's
clarify.
small. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying. I'm saying
That's- I've never-
motion and everything. It's just like you might as well. It's not that bad.
It's like having a pacifier in your
I
mouth.
don't understand.
I want to know how often your thumb squirts into your mouth when you suck it.
No.
Do you let the thumb squirt into your mouth when you suck it?
Damn. Unless he has extremely large hands.
Well, you say damn,
Can I
but
not answer that
Are we thinking, I'm thinking Uma Thurman sometimes even
Okay,
call girls
so you haven't had sex
Megan
with him.
Fox hammer
question? Not
thumb.
because I didn't want to. It's just because we didn't have anything. Trust me, I want.
Oh, good for you. Good for you being safe.
I guess.
As opposed to anyone who's ever been with girl who needs a full
But
body condom.
the ironic thing is, the ironic thing about it, I was looking in my room and I looked in my book bag and I found something and I'm like, when he was here, I could have used that. I'm like,
A vibrator?
no, a condom.
A condom. She keeps them in her book bag.
Really? Thanks. I couldn't figure that out.
Logical place
No,
to
I
keep a
didn't
condom,
know,
by the
no.
way. I
I didn't
always
keep it
had
in my book bag. I have no idea how it got in my book
for
bag.
when you're
For
at
the
the
life
truck
of me,
stop.
I don't know how it got there.
I always had condoms in my book bag.
Wait, so you were going.
Well, yeah, because
your dad
you were
put 'em
14
there.
at the time, and he wanted to make sure you were safe.
So you wanted him to wear a condom when you blew him?
No,
That's why she
no.
didn't have sex with him because she couldn't find a condom. So that's
Oh.
why they went down on each other.
That's lame.
Keep up with the conversation.
We're really trying not to.
I'm sorry, I'm
Jeez.
young and I want to have a career and I don't want to have any babies right now.
Good for you. Good
I'm
for
too selfish
you.
too.
Exactly.
Thumb, huh?
No.
Can't get over that. When was he home? When did you guys do the act? Like, because this is a fairly new relationship,
Yeah, how
right?
did you meet him?
I met him years ago, actually.
She was waiting for him to
Oh,
turn
you
18.
missed this one.
no.
Yeah,
She
we
was-
explained
No, I
this
met
one.
him at a.
She
He was like
babysitting
14
No.
when she met him.
No,
And she was 19.
She met him at a truck stop.
No, I've had.
That's why she had it in the
about
book
what,
bag.
16.
Okay, so you met him when you were younger, and now he's recently come back into your life.
No, now he's
Yes.
18.
But
No,
he's
he
a-
was younger.
And
he's
into her
a-
She
mouth.
was
He
of
was
age.
younger.
But
He was
he's a-
nothing when I met him because we met at this party.
At Chuck E.
I
Cheese.
told- I told
He was in the ball pit.
I
She was
totally
covering.
forgot about him, and then he saw me. He called me by a weird name I did at the party, but we're not going to get into
What's
that.
the name?
So,
Not gonna
so
talk.
he's a
Thumb
Marine.
sucker.
Wait,
Sit and
wait.
spin.
No.
So he's a Marine,
Yeah.
and he's stationed where?
Camp
North
Lejeune.
Carolina.
We've
Where-
established
North
that.
Carolina. Okay, so
That's why I'm sending my brother-in-law
when
on
will you
recon.
see him again?
Yep.
He's coming back home in September. My mom's going to meet him, actually.
When did you suck him off?
Oh, your mom's gonna meet him. This is serious. Your mom's gonna
Actually,
meet him.
I'm surprised.
She wants to check out his thumbs.
I was surprised they actually went for it.
Why are your thumbs
Cup
wet?
the balls. Cup the balls.
Is this your MO? Do you usually have people that you're like so
No,
soon meet your
never.
parents?
Never.
Listen. I thought she was going somewhere else with that.
This is literally like the second guy my mother will ever meet.
Okay.
Because I've had other boyfriends, but this is I guess we're getting more.
And that
serious
includes
than
her
I thought.
father?
And he's like quality. I mean, you think it's like quality?
Yeah.
Quality cheating.
No, he's not cheating.
Oh, here's the thing. I thought you guys have been together for a short time, right?
Yeah, very short time.
How long?
Let's see, officially 2 weeks.
Okay, officially. So when did you suck him off?
When the hell did he go to camp?
Right.
When did he go to?
Basically, right after she sucked him off.
Wait, he was home like during.
Because it was a week ago we were talking about him being down there.
Right.
No, he's still down there. I really didn't give that much detail.
So how and when did you suck him off?
Let's see.
Did you go down to North Carolina?
No. He was around here around the what's that holiday? 4th of July.
Yeah.
So that's the the 6th, I think.
So what happened first, the relationship or the sucking of the thumb?
The sucking of the.
No, it's all right. That
BFJ.
always happens first.
I was laughing about something. BFJ has apparently dubbed us now The View.
Honestly, I thought it was just going to be a one-time thing. And I never was going to see him again. And then
When did you make Whoopi?
And then
we are
apparently
the other half.
Apparently, it was so good that he's like, "Hey, want to date?"
No, I.
'Cause I'll be out of state.
Want banging broads in North Carolina?
No,
have you guys Skyped?
Was
sex?
it like during the act that you laid down the? You want to date? Because I'm not finishing if you say no.
No, he's very talented. So I'm like, I gotta keep this guy around.
I think we're all.
Well, you failed at that because he's 14 hours away.
There you go.
There's one question that we haven't asked.
What?
Whilst sucking his thumb, did you notice if his knuckles were hairy or not?
What does that mean? Like his actual knuckles? What is that? What are you talking
His balls. Does he have hairy balls?
Welcome to the night of a million references going over people's heads.
I don't remember.
You don't. You just sucked the dude off
Well,
2
yeah,
weeks
you don't
ago.
really pay attention
You're
to
in
that kind of
such a
stuff.
serious relationship after 2 weeks that he's ready to meet the mom. Because dating, really serious for 2 weeks. Now it's time to meet the mom.
There's a reason why I don't remember, but I'm not gonna say.
He had his pants, he had his boxers on. You sucked him. He just went out through the little flap of the
Was
boxers.
it a glory hole? Were you at a glory hole? Tell us.
Yes. I don't remember.
He tapped his foot in the stall and.
No. I can't remember because I don't pay attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who pays attention to that?
I think here's my
Who
mantra.
knows what's going on down there anyway?
Here's my mantra when it comes.
Ask most guys you've been with. I'm sure they'll say you.
My mantra, and I've had this mantra for years, since I started having sex, okay, and being in relationships, is I had always said to myself, before the significant other, in this case a girl, before the girl meets my mother, I need to know what her pubic situation is. I can't believe that he is meeting your mother and you don't even know if he has ball hair or not.
Oh God, here comes the book.
Oh, here we go.
Did he do this to you?
What the hell is that?
What, the zombie?
I'm not looking at that.
Can you photocopy that so I can bring that home?
No, because you actually are sleeping with a zombie.
That's the only excuse.
Let me see.
Right.
I didn't know that was
Or
that
did
was
you give him
called.
one of those? This one.
Yeah.
Girls guy.
Oh.
What's that
Let me
one called?
see.
The Indian cockburn? That's rough.
Oh, I did that.
No.
We're into some rough, kinky stuff. That's all I'm saying.
I can't see it from that far away.
You only gave each
That's
other.
not the first time in the past couple of weeks you said that.
You only gave each other. Have you guys given each other head more than once?
Who are you
It's
asking?
like a one-time thing. Like he came over to my house. We did a lot. We
No,
did
you can
that
take it back,
thing.
Chris. I just didn't see this page.
Anything else happen besides the reciprocating head? Face, as your people like to call it.
Which sounds like something you'd find on a razor.
Let's see. Oh, other stuff
Mach
did
3 with
happen, but
reciprocating head.
I'm just not going into that detail.
Did he finger bang you?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
It's seriously, I'm listening to a teenage relationship right now.
Okay to talk about this.
You know what else it's okay to talk about?
What you're gonna wear to prom?
How many sexual partners you've had?
hang on. Let me count.
She's not afraid.
You should take notes.
She's not gonna do it.
She's not scared.
Thank you. You took the words right out of
No,
my
seriously, I got him to count.
Only.
Are you talking about just penetration or sex?
No. Just penetration
You can
in your
remember-
V or
wait.
in your A.
First of all, you can remember all their names.
I can't remember their names. I can remember how many people there were.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If they were with a girl, they didn't remember their own names.
Ooh.
So she doesn't even know if it really was.
Ballpark.
Roughly 15. Maybe.
15. And
15.
in comparison, girl has had This is for
Ballpark.
science.
What kind of science?
We
is
just
it
did
for?
we just did a story on
For
science.
Trojan and science.
Are you higher or lower than that?
I'm not answering it.
Because it's way lower. It's way lower.
But that's just penetration, though.
I don't think so.
So-
Otter, I don't think so, man.
I do. She's
I think
gross.
it's a lot higher.
No way, she's gross.
There's not enough alcohol in the world for that number to be high.
You guys
Now,
gave me
granted, she started at 11.
Well, here's what I'm.
You start at 11?
I did not start at 11.
Okay.
She started at 11.
16.
Penetration was 13.
Well, I was older than you.
So you guys reciprocated face once. He finger banged you once.
I think I saw that movie one time, and it had John Travolta and Nick Cage in it.
Sounds about right. And
Face off, actually.
and he finger banged you once, and already you know that you guys are into some pretty kinky rough stuff.
Because we did some pretty rough stuff.
What was
that
rough?
night.
What was rough to
I'm
finger
not
banging?
going to
Was it
tell
rough,
you.
dry humping?
I am not going to.
Are we
disclose that.
50 Shades of Grey?
Did he shove
We're
his
50
thumb?
shade. We have that type.
Did
of
he shove his thumb
see,
down your
now,
throat?
a white guy and a black chick have a 50 Shades of Grey relationship. Go figure that one out.
We're gonna take a break. You listen to Project X.
If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. By logging on to lovecocaine.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe, the printer guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC. And you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectiphy.com. That's RECTIPHY.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com.
Apparently, BFJ didn't like our last segment of The View.
Oh, that's too bad.
I want to know if he can confirm in the chat, though, if he is 100% for sure, in fact, going to be in town the weekend of Sin and Skin, August 25th at Peabody's. Girl.
Yes.
Idiot nominee.
Yes. When a deputy pulled over Christine Keller, she tried to roll down her driver's side window about 7 times before she was finally able to open it, explaining to the officer that it was a new car and she had a terrible blind spot in the car's front corner. When she finally managed to roll down her window, the deputy noted the 18-year-old woman was hiccuping, smelled of alcohol, and slurred her speech, and admitted to drinking just a little bit. She then reportedly gave the deputy her Florida driver's license, which was behind another fraudulent driver's license from South Carolina, which had her photo, her name, but a false birthday on it. After refusing field sobriety tests, the deputy placed her under arrest for DUI. During the transport to jail, she allegedly told the deputy she did not know why the deputy had to do this to her. The teen then asked the deputy to please not take her fake ID because it took her months to get back. And she offered the cop $15 to give it back to her.
$15.
$15 to give it back to her.
Apparently,
Needless to say, he didn't take the $15.
Apparently, Lindsay heard her say a fraudulent.
Yeah, fraudulent.
Nice.
She also, if nobody noticed, the girl asked for her, not asked.
Oh, did she ask for it?
She asked for it.
She asked for it.
Are you still doing your black talk? No, she didn't say axed.
What?
Yeah, what is that? Your stomach coming out of your
Confirmation
mouth
on
from
exact
the
visitation
chicken
details to come
sandwich?
tomorrow.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. If you have a chicken sandwich from Wendy's that you leave half-eaten sitting on a table for about 4 or 5 hours,
Oh, I didn't know it was from Wendy's. Ugh.
don't go back.
Doesn't matter
and-
where it's from. That's a terrible idea.
Don't go
I know.
back.
I'm just now it creates even more of a visual.
I used to be able to do things like that though, like totally fine, never a problem.
That was before you were old.
Yeah, now I can't.
Yeah, dude, you hit 25.
There was
Yeah.
You know what
no
else you can't do? Eat Italian. You'll
Is
just
this
have heartburn for no
Is
reason.
this the age that
Or
you
look at
are Otter
pepperoni.
where you get to round up? Are you rounding up to 30 yet?
No, that only happens when you're in late 30s going into 40.
It only happens when you're in your 40s.
That only happens when it's with the guy you're dating.
When the 43-year-old you're dating says he's 38.
You know what I noticed? She all I could
What's the
think
difference?
during her story, she said something about the police officer or somebody being in the woman's blind spot,
And assing frogs.
and all I thought was, you know, I think the guy has a blind spot too. It's apparently everywhere, especially around his penis.
I think that's a new euphemism for Cherie and her Marine. They're going to be assing frogs.
Hey, they're into some kinky stuff, man.
I want to know what it
She
is.
said they're really serious. Show me a picture of him. He's cute.
And actually, I'm probably asking.
Did you get his name?
No.
It's Marine. He
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
have any
Marine.
other name.
Marine
It's just
guy.
Marine.
That doesn't help me.
Just like Casino Guy's name is
doesn't-
Casino Guy.
That doesn't help me with the recon mission.
I forgot to tell you also, Pat, last week that girl was dumb enough to give me her phone.
No, he took the phone from
So
my
you were
possession.
dumb enough to leave it anywhere that he could get to it, so you might as well have just given it to him.
And I went through texts with her and her new boyfriend because I wanted to see. Well, I didn't want to see, but I had a morbid curiosity.
It was
There any-
emoticon.
Oh, yeah.
Emoticon.
Robert, that's right. I have his phone number still at home.
Who's Robert?
Yep. Why does she attract blind guys?
She doesn't. She just works for him.
She trust me, she's not getting paid by this other guy.
It was an indecent proposal.
I went through,
namely the fact that he slept with her.
I went through her
No
text
money was exchanged.
messages to see all the emoticons, and because of my morbid curiosity, to see if there was any sexting going on.
There was a picture of his penis in the shape of an emoticon.
No, they were telling each
Why
other.
is he laying upside down? Oh, it's a smiley face. I see it now.
They were telling each other that they loved each other.
No, we were not.
And how-
Shut up.
Although we did forget to tell you the kicker to her latest 100 air boyfriend, his job.
Oh yeah. I forgot it.
I thought you were talking about my ex. I was like, wait, I had a story about my ex. Now I get it. No, now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it.
That he's got all this money to be at the casino
He's a bag boy.
Sort of.
at 40.
He's a stock boy.
He's a stock boy at 40 years old.
He stocks chips.
Yep.
And he doesn't have a Facebook.
Right. But there's nothing wrong with him. He's totally cool.
And his
I
junk-
didn't say there wasn't anything wrong with
and
it.
his junk smells like Cheetos.
They were saying
If you didn't already have every germ on this planet, I'd be worried.
he goes home to his wife and she's like, "Why are your boxers orange?"
Why are your boxers orange and you smell horrible?
So they're saying that they love each other.
you smell
And
Wait,
like,
stop.
oh, we got to see a little bit more winky smiley face. Oh, that felt so good when that happened. Winky smiley. I loved the way it
smell like
felt.
dead
You were
fish.
totally making up stories about the
I
text
read them live on the air.
messages.
We can pull the tape.
I do remember what he's referencing is when do I get to see a picture of you in a bikini?
Okay, right,
Winky
but there was
smiley face.
never anything
Wait,
about
you've
I love
already
you.
seen more than
There
that.
was
haven't
never
you?
anything
Winky
about I
smiley
love
face.
you in there, so don't
Didn't
say
you,
that.
Pull the tape.
Did you explain to him that once you get to shave your body hair? Once I shave my chest.
They had the lights off, and he was like, "Take off your clothes."
Would you get off the rug? We're trying to have sex.
What is that Angora sweater you're wearing?
Can't
Take
even
it off.
find you.
It's not Angora, baby. I'm all natural.
Oh my god.
Is that your penis or my roommate's?
What I want to figure out about the girls in this studio that are involved with this show that are in relationships.
Right.
Like yours is obviously a train wreck because of you. I don't understand Cherie, how she can think, because I'm going to tell you something. First of all, it doesn't matter if you graduated high school or not. I was an 18-year-old boy joining the military. Okay. And I know what it was like to be an 18-year-old boy in the military. I want to know how she thinks that he's not running around on her.
Lindsay, I'm sorry,
He's
just to jump. I was
not.
catching up on the chat room. She says, Lindsay asked about his girl or his guy.
Right.
is the new boyfriend the other guy dancing in the construction zone, dancing with Chester Cheetah?
He's famous.
That's a really good reference.
Especially considering the first night of sex was followed by the roommate going, "I can see you."
Stop! Don't. Now you've got me totally freaked out.
And
by
the guy said, "I know."
Oh God!
Doesn't he also live in Lakewood?
He lives like on the border of Cleveland and Lakewood.
That's not a bullet hole in the wall.
Did we say Cherie met her guy at the glory hole?
Oh,
her guy met.
It's not
his
for a
roommate
glory
at the
hole.
glory
The her guy, the hole in his wall goes into his roommate's bedroom, and it's not so the roommate can watch. It's so they can touch fingers like the painting on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel while they're doing it, so he can be involved.
Because nobody can eat just one.
or E.T. and Elliot.
Or is he?
That's the other.
Hey, Honor.
Why did it get so light in here?
Home. Phone home.
Home.
Here you go, Honor. Here you go.
You guys having a party?
No. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Stupid.
I can totally see you.
Yes, we know. Take a Cheetos break with Cheetos.
I think it's really weird that all the times we've talked about someone taking out the handheld audio recorder, that someone finally got it in the bedroom during their first sex, right? That was actually the music they had playing too.
Okay. There is according to the government and according to safety, there's an epidemic.
It's a horrible idea to sleep with girls.
And you're not allowed to be involved because you don't cooperate with science.
That's the other. Yeah, that's the other.
And science is involved too.
No science in this one. I don't think not yet. It's government and safety. They're saying there's a growing problem, and it's called distracting.
I just love that safety is its own like completely cognizant entity.
Yeah, you didn't know.
Right.
It's just walking around. Wait, don't do that.
Safety here.
Growing.
Who are you? I'm safety.
Epidemic is distracted walking. Now, I've seen these videos. And they're fairly hilarious. They play them on like whatever those TV shows are that show funny
shows.
videos and stuff. Yeah. And they say they give a little precursor to the story that I guess there was this guy who was talking on a cell phone and walking around a train platform one night in Philadelphia. He lost his balance, fell over the side of the train platform, and landed headfirst on the tracks.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Luckily for him, there weren't any trains coming to the station at that time because it took him several minutes to recover and to climb out of danger. The incident was captured last year by security cameras. See if we can find that. Let me see if we can find that security camera footage.
I'm sorry, I was distracted for a second because I was just thinking about how awesome it's going to be when girls' whole relationship is the subject of next season of Betty White's Off the Rockers. You know, the one where old people play horrible pranks on young people.
He is not that old. Stop it.
He's 40.
He's not 40.
Yes, he is.
Yet.
So
at least that's what he tells me.
The security camera footage
He
was...
doesn't look 40. He doesn't even look...
Oh, I'm sure he does. Will you show us a picture?
His wife and 3 kids let
I
me
don't
know.
have a picture.
He is 40.
And he doesn't have a wife and 3 kids.
Oh, come
Stop
on.
it.
You don't have a picture of him?
No, why would I have
she
a picture
does.
of him?
Does he have a picture of you?
Not all of him.
No, he
She
doesn't
only has
have a
pictures of
picture
parts
of
Here's
me.
the problem,
Why
Chris.
would we have a picture of each other?
Here's the
Cell
Brett Favre
phones?
pictures.
Parts of each other.
Chris, here's the problem. We want a picture of his face.
I don't have
Not
any
his winky
pictures.
smiley
I don't
face
have
emoticon.
any pictures of him. And he doesn't have any pictures
What am I
of
looking
me.
for?
Maybe that is his face. Maybe his face is a winky smiley face emoticon.
Every picture or every text is signed with a picture of him. You just didn't realize. He's the guy on the Pringles
She
can.
made him.
Who is winking, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's awesome. This sweet handlebar mustache. Security camera footage.
We've completely turned around on him. That's awesome.
Security camera footage of a
Mustache
guy
ride.
falling on train tracks in Philadelphia.
Guy falling on.
Yeah. Let's see, on city streets, or parking lots. I should have read this before. People walking around with their cell phone, texting with their head down, listening to music, playing a game on their phone, not paying attention. Apparently, it's not as widely discussed as distracted driving, but the danger is real, according to the government and safety.
There's also distracted bike riding.
Oh, absolutely.
Because, and personally, I can relate to that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Remember, like, you might not, but Pat, you remember Walkmans?
Yes.
I remember Walkmans.
I remember Walkmans
With the
too.
actual cassette tapes.
Only because your guy has
And you
them.
had
Oh,
to buy cassette tapes. I remember a time before CDs.
I have all that. I had a yellow one.
Mine was...
That's the Sony one? The top?
The little flip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a black GPX. Right? Yeah, don't even try to figure it out. But I do remember riding but this is how I broke my nose the second time. I was riding down the street on my bike and failed to realize that the giant metal mailboxes that hold like 18 houses.
Yeah.
There was one for our development. And I just failed to realize that I was there, and my bike went under, and I went face first.
Nice.
Yeah. This is safety is smart.
Yeah, safety is smart.
For addressing this.
So this was a long time ago that this happened to you.
Yeah. It's been a problem since 1991.
Since cell phones.
Lindsay
and
also
everything
says
came
that there's distracted sexting when you send the picture to your mom by accident.
Ooh, does she
Yeah,
know? Does she know firsthand?
Is it Thomastown train station?
Possibly.
Sure. Let's see what happens. However, this says closed circuit.
Yep.
I was thinking Canadian.
Did he just get a text?
Well, he's definitely listening to music.
That's the guy getting a text. Talking on his phone.
Looking for the train. Oh,
What the hell?
I jumped over and I was trying to make sure we were live.
What's that countdown up in the corner? Or count up?
Maybe it's how
And
long
it's just-
until
It's
the
just 0
train-
through 9.
I don't know.
Walking.
Oh my god, how long is this video? Did they not
Walking.
edit these things?
It's like 2 minutes long.
Like, we don't... Obviously...
And then somebody else shows up after he falls. I'm gonna back this up. Well, I'm walking. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'll get the
walking?
chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah, a loaf of bread. Okay. Yeah, butter.
Whoa!
Oh!
I love it now. 3, 2. 1. Oh, hey, hey.
I'm supposed to be down there.
Hey, there's safety. Safety just showed up and said,
I
"This
told
is
you."
a problem."
I think the other person was on their cell phone. They walked up. I told you I was right over here. Like he's trying to figure out. He's like, wait.
He's all dazed.
He can't
Dude,
get
fell
up.
right on his head. He's dazed.
Is the train coming?
He needs to get off quick.
No.
I know.
Oh wait, here comes somebody. What-
That's safety.
Safety like went around, found stairs down to the tracks. Apparently.
Who knows?
Oh, safety.
Nope, that's search and rescue. Search and rescue joined the study.
You okay?
Oh, dude, he's pissed. Look at him.
Safety's boss, corporate safety, just came out. Hey, get out of there. You kids don't belong there.
Weren't you guys facing the ladder on the way down? What happened?
Oh, buffering.
Buffering.
Anybody else just see this?
Oh, where's
I'm gonna-
government? Government promised they'd meet me here.
I'm gonna laugh hysterically if he falls.
He won't. That's safety.
From where he's at right now, too.
Just die. Look, screw this station, dude. I'm out.
What? So things like that have been happening. Apparently, reports of injuries to distracted walkers treated at hospital emergency rooms has more than quadrupled in the past 7 years and are almost certainly underreported. There's been a spike in pedestrians killed and injured in traffic accidents, but there is no reliable data on how many were distracted by electronics. This is a quote from Safety. Safety says, "We are where we were with cell phone. We are where we were with cell phone use in cars."
Hold on, I got another one.
This one looks better.
This one does because he's already at the end.
Yeah, he's already fallen.
Chris, are we switched over? Chris, are you listening to me? Are you paying attention?
Are we
to the show
flipped
right
over
now?
to the computer?
Oh, you missed it, Chris.
It's like us watching the fights a couple weeks ago.
Over there, Chris.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm like, Chris.
Was the last one at least flipped over?
Yeah, we're good. I had to go in there for the intern real quick.
Wait for it. Wait. Oh, dude, he wrecked his knee on the way down, too.
But he at least
and we get a replay. What? Oh!
He nut crunched the corner.
Dude, you can see he tried to
dude,
catch
they just keep
himself.
playing it.
Sure.
It's like ragdoll physics when he goes down. He bounced off that thing. Wait, a little slower. Oh!
I gotta wonder if this is the tunnel leading into Thomastown, and they were trying to find each other.
He's on the phone. Where are you at? You're on the tracks? Okay, hold on. I'll come find you.
Hey, is safety with you? That bitch never called me.
It's literally.
Slow motion. Oh, dude, that's gotta suck.
That looks like it hurt.
Well,
it's a 1:09 long, and the actual fall was 10 seconds.
Right.
Is it just me, or does that look like one of the guys from like The Strangers?
It does. So, do we ever see him get up, or is this just nope? We keep watching him fall over and over again.
The quote from Safety says, "We are where we were with cell phone use in cars 10 years ago or so. We knew it was a problem, but we didn't have the data. State and local officials are struggling to figure out how to respond, and in some cases are asking how far government should go in trying to protect people from themselves." In Delaware,
Safety.
basically where this is going is, and I lost it. I had it. Safety's pissed. Safety's pissed.
And it's like Final Destination right now with Safety.
The Utah Transit Authority adopted an ordinance barring pedestrians from using cell phones, headphones, or other distracting electronic devices while crossing the tracks of its light rail system on the streets of Salt Lake City. They get a $50 fine if they do it. Somebody else has made an E-lane somewhere, where is Philadelphia taped off an E-lane for distracted pedestrians on a sidewalk outside of downtown office buildings.
It was, however, an April Fool's Day joke.
Oh, was it?
I feel like at the beginning of that
Damn
sentence.
it. Well, the Utah thing was not. Regardless, this is where we are in the world today. Is government and safety has to step in and say, pay attention when you're walking and on your cell phone, or you can get hit by a train.
Especially on your train tracks.
We're gonna take a short break. When we come back, we have a brand new top 13 from Johnny 5. We'll vote on idiot nominees, and then we will leave. You listen to Project X.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits, a 99.5% uptime guarantee, and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now. If you live the lifestyle, then you should arrive in style. Lifestyle Limousine Service. Whether it's dinner for two, an evening at the winery, or a night out on the town, Lifestyle Limousine provides extraordinary service. Check them out on the web, lifestylelimousineservice.com. Reserve your ride now. 330-903-0508. 330-903-0508. Lifestyle Limousine Service. And make sure you tell them Morning Show Central Radio Network sent you. Cocaine Energy Supplement. Due to great consumer demand, Redux Beverages has officially announced the return of its world-famous Cocaine Energy Supplement. It's now available at retail locations across the country, as well as online at ReduxDirect.com. That's ReduxDirect.com. Don't forget to be part of the all-new Cocaine Energy Supplement social network, where you can meet other Cocaine Energy Supplement fans from around the world. Cocaine Energy Supplement. You can become a member. You can become a member by logging on to lovecocaine.com. Call the show toll free. 1-888 668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on morningshowcentral.com. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right.
Rise above the clutter, brand your identity, and make a statement. Broken Fan Media. Expert video production, television and web commercials, music video, real estate tours, live concerts and events, state-of-the-art post-production, video and audio editing. Check us out on the web at brokenfanmedia.com. 434-944-0472. Broken Fan Media. The next generation of sight and sound.
Having problems with your home computer or business PC? Looking to have some upgrade work completed on your computer? Have a special project in mind that may be too much for you to undertake alone? Time to call
Joe the Printer Guy!
Joe the Printer Guy offers a full-service hardware and software repair center at his facility to handle your PC, server, and networking needs. Let their professional service staff handle your computer needs. They offer expert service at an affordable price. Visit Joe the Printer Guy at 14035 Madison Avenue, Lakewood, Ohio. Online, joetheprinterguy.com, or give him a call at 216-651-3880. Joe the Printer Guy. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com. User-friendly and ready to serve. MorningShowCentral.com. You're listening to MSC Radio Network, and like anything else on the internet, it runs on computers. Lots of computers. And you know, when you're dealing with computers, hard drives sometimes crash. That happened here at MSC. And you know what saved them? Rectiphy backup software. Don't believe us? Well, ask yourself this question. Are you backed up? Probably not. So don't be that guy and wait till it's too late. MSC did their research and tried tons of different backup programs and chose Rectiphy backup software. You know, peace of mind is priceless, and Rectiphy can give you and your computer system that peace of mind. Find out more at rectify.com. That's RECTIPHY.com.
We now return to the show that's better than 2 hours with a hooker. Well, better priced at least. Project X.
Safety does not approve.
BFJ and Lindsay are talking about The Hobbit.
Well, that's good. You know,
when did they meet your guy? Thank you.
Not a
I'm out of
hobbit. He's not a hobbit.
And that's what she named her vibrator.
He's just Harry
Dildo
Knuckles.
baggins.
I'm glad no matter how little or how many people are in the chat room, usually it's how little people are in the chat room, they converse with each other. They make friends. That's nice. That's what it's there for, to meet new people and stuff. For now, there, get to the website, projectxshow.com, project spelled with a K.
Now with a C.
Backwards if you can.
Because we're awesome retarded.
Don't call. What were you gonna do?
Suck.
Sorry.
What the hell were you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
When has that been your line?
Yeah.
It's never changed.
I don't know. I'm ready.
You literally have one line.
I know. I'm ready to go to
If
sleep.
I had my way for the entire show.
We won't even give her that. We'll just record it. Have Chris hit a button when it's her turn. And change her voice.
That would be awesome for nights like tonight.
Yeah, because you do look very tired, as Johnny 5 pointed out.
Yes, I do look tired.
Earlier.
You look ragged, actually.
Yeah, a little ragged, a little tired.
Little haggard.
Your hair's kind of mussed.
Looks like you got hit in the face with a 19-year-old Marine.
Now that would be nice.
Oh, she's going to kick your ass.
I'm not saying her 19-year-old Marine.
If not, then her 40-year-old will.
Seriously, Cherie has a 19-year-old Marine.
As long as she stands still while he's walking his way over there.
Cherie has a 19-year-old Marine. Girl has a 40-year-old
chip boy.
How old is Cherie? Do we know how old Cherie is?
Cherie, how old are you?
Older than you.
Is she?
Yeah.
Cherie!
How old are you?
21.
21.
Oh, so she's not older than me.
No, she acts older than you.
The whole.
So there's
she
not that much.
broadcasts as if she has been in the business forever compared to you.
So there's not that much of a difference in age between her and the Marine.
And has an education level much higher.
No, but there's a much difference in mileage between the two, which is key. The whole reason I think started that segment was because Cherie, when we were talking about the relationships with Cherie and about Girl's relationship last week, Cherie made a good burn on Girl, and I can't quite remember what it was.
Well, what was it, Cherie?
She doesn't remember either.
It's like asking me how I insulted you. I don't know. Which one?
It just happens.
My recall is usually pretty good. Now I don't even know what you're talking. I can't even remember.
It was a good burn, and then I think I was gonna set up like a debate between them or something, or a fight between them for this week.
I don't want to fight with Cherie.
Well, then a debate. I can't remember what it effing was about.
Hey, on the subject of Girl's relationship, Lindsay's baby's taking a massive dump right now.
I just read that too. Thanks for the update.
I just
Lindsay.
figured it'll make people aroused just as equally.
And BFJ thinks we need to get some real, unapologetic whores on the show.
Well, we have one, but she's a dude.
She's got more facial hair than I do.
I don't have
She's more facial hair than the three of us combined.
I don't have facial hair.
Between her legs.
Rip Van Winkle looks at her and goes, "Damn, I wish I could grow a beard like that."
Stop.
ZZ Top's like, "Ooh, hey, when did we get a new member?"
We give people different names and nicknames on the show. Can we give her vagina the name Chewbacca? And it makes the same noise too. That's her queef. Recapping idiot nominees, Patrick.
Mine comes to us out of Alabama. What in the hell is going on?
There's a reach around. Pat is not getting a reach around, I swear.
It got awkward really fast.
That is really weird down there.
Is the camera picking up where his head's at right now?
Yeah.
Pat, turn to your right.
Wow, that looks fantastic.
I'm trying to read my idiot nominee, and you're just doing stuff over here.
Yeah, he is.
Jefferson County, Alabama.
Indian cockbird.
Winky Smiley. Apparently, Winky Smiley Face is now on.
Oh, he does have a Facebook.
It says it right there about Winky. I am girl's boyfriend.
BF.
Where is wait? Put this down. Let me.
Employers, none of 'em a lazy bum.
Sloth.
He's from Smiley High.
Smiley High in Houston.
That's nice. I'm girls BF.
See what's going on Winky Smiley Face's timeline.
Probably not much.
I like that picture.
Do you know Winky? Hi, this is girl's boyfriend.
Cool.
He joined Facebook.
14 minutes ago.
He
Nice.
must have heard that you're not into it.
Well, now he has nothing to hide.
There you go.
Look at that. There he is. Now it's a normal relationship. He's on Facebook.
Oh, I thought Chris would have cut over to it.
But are you guys
So-
Facebook friends? What's his relationship status?
It's like the Walmart guy just took a shot in the eye.
Right?
Oh yeah, Winky Smiley Face. What's your relationship status?
There is none.
Married, 3 kids.
What is it with you and the married and the 3 kids?
I'm telling you, he's married and 3 kids.
Truth.
But I've been to his place.
No, you've been to his roommate's place
Here's the thing.
where he rents a room.
Now, I'm not comparing this guy in any way to any kind of mafia boss or higher up because he's a box boy. But back in the day, and I'm pretty sure still now, I would assume, mafia guys, when they would have their mistress, okay, they would have their mistress set up in their own apartment. They'd have a house just for their mistress. Okay, so there would be no cross between the wife and everything else. They could just go home to the mistress. That's where you were. You were at the mistress pad.
Just so happens that the mistress is a dude.
Idiot nominee.
Mine comes to us, as I said, Jefferson County, Alabama. 24-year-old employee at the Jack's restaurant in Pinson area. Finished his shift Friday and left work, only returned moments later in a mask, wielding a gun in a disguise so bad his coworkers thought he was joking. Fortunately, he wasn't. He robbed the restaurant, taking with him an undisclosed amount of cash. While he was in the restaurant, several employees even recognized him, said Chief Deputy Randy Christian. After he left, the manager called 911 and reported the holdup. Worse yet, authorities say the robbery suspect showed up Monday to visit with coworkers at the same time a sheriff's detective was there doing employee interviews about the robberies.
Whoops.
He is in jail and is expected to be charged with first-degree robbery.
Mine is 25-year-old Joshua T. King from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, who during Sunday school activities while the children were outside, he broke into the Sunday school. He hid in a storage room. Teacher asked a security guard to go into the storage room to pull out toys for the children. When the security guard walked in, he smelled urine, looked down, saw urine in a basket of a tricycle, and then saw 25-year-old Josh King hiding behind toys and props. He was arrested. He was found with scissors that he said he was going to use to cut his clothes. He argued with the judge. When the judge made his bail $5,000, he said, "That's outrageous. It has nothing to do with me." Judge then lowered it to $3,500, and the guy is adamantly claiming that he didn't break in. The door was just open. Johnny 5.
Mine are the people at ETI Tech in Niles, Ohio, for thinking the best way to influence jaded American computer buyers into going to school for IT is to put an Indian kid working on a computer on their billboard.
Girl.
Mine is out of St. John's, Florida, where Christine Keller, 18, got pulled over for a DUI, and then she begged the officer to give her back her fake ID and even offered him $15 for it.
She was assing Frog Julie.
Yes.
Those are the nominees. Vote. Voting goes through Johnny 5's top 13 until it gets my vote. If your vote isn't in, by then, too bad, so sad, doesn't count. Brand new top 13 this week. What is it?
Potentially disturbing thoughts.
Potentially disturbing thoughts. Let's do it.
Sportos, motorheads, geeks, sluts, bloods, wastoids, dweebies, dickheads. They all adore him. They think he's a righteous dude. Number 5 is alive.
I'm just gonna jump in. Number 13. Somewhere, right now, there is a loofah hanging in somebody's shower with corn stuck to it.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I think I know who's showering.
Oh, God.
Number 12. Girl is still capable of reproducing. Number 11. All the rest of us are still capable of reproducing. Number the 10.
Number the 10. Number the 10.
10. Yeah, I started reading before I finished it. Number 10. Over the course of your life, you will swallow about 10 spiders while you sleep.
Yep.
Number 9. Steve Buscemi can get laid easier than you can.
Girl.
Number 8. Your mom selling your wife sex toys and then wishing you good luck. Her good luck. And she hopes her son enjoys them.
That would just be awkward.
Pat. Yeah, that would be awkward, Pat, wouldn't it?
How would he know?
I don't know. I just think that would be awkward for him, wouldn't it?
As awkward as your dad teaching you about 69 when you're 9 at the dinner table?
No.
More
awkward.
Number 7. Odds are right now somebody's cyst just popped on somebody else.
Ooh.
Oh.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that one kind of gave me the willies.
Yeah, you're welcome. Number 6. Thanks to Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, your grandfather has probably drilled your grandmother within the past month.
Oh.
You could have made that about her.
Number 5. There's actually an audience for Natalie Suleiman's self-pleasure video.
Yeah.
Number 4. Intern semi-normal is the future of the broadcasting industry. Number 3.
Tub thumping.
Number 3. Somebody somewhere at some time masturbated while thinking about your grandmother.
No. It was me. How about mine?
Number 2. Somebody somewhere at some time will masturbate while thinking about girl.
No.
Yep.
I thought these had to be possible.
Oh, it's possible. Possible and
Awada.
probable.
Awada.
Oh, yeah.
Ew,
Oh, I forgot. February 15th. It already happened.
Yep.
Oh, God.
I didn't even take 15th. It was the night of the 14th.
It was on the way home. Let's be real.
This just in, we do have an update from Winky Smiley Face. Relationship status, married.
Told you. Number one, most disturbing thing that I could think of is the cast of Project X is parenting next generation's leaders.
Yeah.
Well, 3/4 of the cast. Luckily, that one will be sterile.
I'm hoping for it, to be
Sterilized.
perfectly honest with you.
Chris.
Honor.
Girl.
J5.
Johnny 5.
You.
Did you purposely take the chat down?
Perhaps.
Pat.
Going with otters.
I vote for Pat's. Okay. Do we have a-
I'm ready. Yeah.
You have a total
I
from
do.
the chat room also?
Yeah.
Drum
yeah.
roll. This week's City of the Week winner is...
Otter.
Yes.
I was doing it just to mess with you.
You're
Because I knew I was voting for yours.
You, sir, are welcome.
The sad part is I'm not even happy that I won. I'm just happy that I didn't get duped into a tie.
That I didn't trick him again.
Real quick, Winky also said he wanted to see her in a bikini too. On the timeline.
Oh my goodness.
Gross. I think we're done. We're done here.
You sure?
Cue music pad.
Wrong one.
Not this one.
We just told you.
The one that I gave you.
An hour ago.
Or not gave you, but yeah, asked you for. That you said you had in our folder that we did last week too early. So we're going to try to do it the right way now.
I know, it's failed already.
It's not working so well.
Disregard the last 2 minutes of programming.
We can cut. We can cut this out for the podcast, so it sounds seamless.
Oh, here we go. What is this?
We'll explain it afterwards.
If you missed any part of the show, you can catch the podcast in its entirety on morningshowcentral.com on the 24-hour live feed, or tomorrow morning-ish at projectxshow.com and the archive section, where it's available for live playback or download. Find us on iTunes. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/pxshow. Follow us on Twitter at projectxshow. We'll be back next week. Perhaps. Good night.